Hello everyone, this is a back with another deck again. This is the Memento Mori collection decks. Uh, One of them is the Vanita, Vanitas, and the other one is the Carpe Diem. These are for Roman Kotiv on Kickstarter and designed by Moritz Scaife. I hope that's how you pronounce it. They got two decks. They're pretty much the same in the artwork wise, as you can see. These tuck cases feature an iridescent, pearlescent, metallic tuck stock. That's a lot of stuff going on with the tuck. Um, look at this. There's also foils on there, silver foils. It says Carpe Diem with a skull, with an eyeball on his forehead, within a star. And there's all sorts of details. It says poker, playing cards on top. There's some embossing in there, and like the corner elements and whatnot. Very nice. The other one is in a copper color. And it says Vanitas. To the side, it says, it's a little hard to read with that font, I think. It says collection Memento Mori Carpe Diem playing cards with some skulls. And the other side, same thing. You can see that shiny pearlescent finish on the tuck case. And it's pretty much like a matte stock, I guess you could say. On the top, it says something, but they put the seals on it over top so you can't read it, unfortunately. And the bottom, it just says Memento Mori Collection playing cards designed by Moritz Scaife. I hope that's how you pronounce it. And produced by More Arts in Ukraine. The back, you see the back designs, what you can see is the same thing. You can see the embossing on there. Pretty embossed. And it's the same thing, just different colors. Different seals on each one. This one has this seal. It's a skull, kind of an oval shape to it with like floral details around it. And this one is more of a star type shape to the seal with the same thing that you saw in the front of the box, and it says Memento Mori. And this one, it doesn't say Memento Mori. Anyways, let's look at the cards. Actually, on the flap, again, it says Memento Mori on both of them. And then we get to the cards. Inside, this is a Carpe Diem. By the way, Carpe Diem translates to basically seize the day. Vanitas basically translates to emptiness. And Memento Mori translates to remember that you are mortal, essentially. It's the basic one. For the Carpe Diem, this one right here, the interior of the tuck case is got some artwork in there. That is the Triumph of Death print by Philip Gale from about 1565. The other one also has some artwork in it. It's different. I'm not 100% sure what it is. Just had like a explanation of it on there. I recommend if you want to see that full art, check out the Kickstarter project, because you can't really see it in here. It almost seems like a moot point having it in there. It's not visible. So along with that came a certificate of authenticity, autographed by Roman. Nice to have. There's also some extra cards. There's this one that says Tempest Fugit, which I don't remember what it means. And I forgot to check that out, unfortunately. But you see this kind of a skull with branches and a crow on that. I think it's a crow. And the other one features a Grim Reaper. These are just basically art cards. This is the back design. Kind of black and white, says Memento Mori on there. Some skulls, some other details. Basically as well, the deck is supposed to remind you about the vanity of earthly life. That's what the whole idea is. Here's the Jokers. They got that kind of a pentacle star in the corners, and it says the Joker, and it's a vulture on top of a bunch of skulls. And the other one, it's just a feather. Kind of interesting. The Ace of Spades, it's a skull, and it says Carpe Diem. Custom pips, custom artwork. The other aces feature skulls within them. Pretty cool, I think. I'm not even sure what that one is. I guess it's just some skeletons or bones. The court cards, they feature skeleton figures. Completely custom, very nice. Look at that. Peace. It's funny. You'll notice that the Suicide King in this one is not committing suicide, but I guess he's already dead technically. So he doesn't need to commit suicide. Pretty cool. Not a lot of color, but that's fine. It's a dark Fiend deck anyways. And then in number cards you get the same custom skeleton skull pips. And that is that. The other one, I also got these other cards that, like, all these cards, these ones, they came separate. I just threw them in there. This one you get a different card that said Moors on it, which of course is death, and it's a Grim Reaper. And it's got a black face and a golden black back. Unfortunately, this deck, I guess, didn't get funded. And there is also a Queen of Spades, so you can use that for like a color changing effect if you wanted. It's nice to have. And there's also the additional card. This one, of course, says Vanitas, and it's a hand reaching out for a skeleton hand. And this one, I forgot to check out what this means as well. It says Respice past the homonym to Memento. Unfortunately, I don't know what it means, but it's pretty cool. This is the back design. This one's got like copper brown color to it, but it's the same back design. The Jokers are also the same. And you'll see these cards actually have a weathered look to them, an antique look to them, as they would say. The Ace of Spades is also the same, except it says Vanitas. And everything else is the same, from what I can tell. It's just got that different color to it. So anyways, these are produced by Noir Arts NPCC in the Ukraine. It's got a pretty nice stock and finish compared to some of the previous decks. It actually handles very nicely, as you can see, pretty nicely anyways. Not quite on par with the USPC deck, but it's close. It's really close, I think. One thing that I don't like is this weathered look. It's, as you can see, it's the same on every card, and it's just on one side. Why not, make each one different? But it's better than nothing, I suppose. So I like pretty cool. I like them for the most part. I don't have too many complaints. And check out these. The edges look, that's pretty cool. They handle, pretty good. I'm happy with the stock compared to some of the previous decks I've gotten from Noir Arts. Thumbs up for these ones, I think, quality-wise. So that is that. That's the Memento Mori collection from Noir Arts, from Roman Kotiv. Let me know what you think. I will post a link to their website. I'm not sure if it's available there or not. Actually, I'll post a link to the Noir Arts website. It might be available there. On top of that, don't forget to check out, of course, collectibleplayingcards.com. Use the code VJOSE32 to save you 10% on your order. They got tons of decks to choose from, including decks similar to this. And pretty much any kind of deck you like, they have. That's that. See you next time. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to let me know what you think.